Otherwise, good riddance. I'm tired of people trying to make me the bad guy for expecting them to treat me with decency. No, not happening anymore. Gonna say no now. And if it's only, I don't even know how much time it is, but it doesn't matter. Even if it's just a tiny bit of time left for me, I would rather have it be by myself than around these fucks. I don't want fake friends. I don't want friends that aren't listening to the things I say. I don't want friends who are going to act like that. When they act like something that I'm doing is the problem, it's like, fuck you, you're not a friend, you're just fucking controlling. In fact, I don't really believe in friendship that much these days, so I'm trying to find the people that I miss on here so I can do private conversations, because these people are not friends. I'm literally like fighting for my life, and these people are just sitting around talking about stupid shit. There's no excuse. None. Hi, honey. Block Biden. Well, you're all right with me, I guess. Hi, guys. And I think people who are not sick, they don't realize the urgency sometimes to finish conversations. No, honey, I'm not okay, but everything is going to be okay in the end, because even if it's not okay, at the end it will. Right? Because even if you're not going to be here anymore, at least all the things about me, all the things I've been trying to share, all the reasons that I came on here were to share things that people don't have to go through what I do. You know, I've been trying to make sure people understand what things are happening in our medical system right now. That is why I'm here. It's not to be sitting here and having people analyze me and pretend that they're my friend. And I have higher standards for my friendships than I did before. I'm sorry. And I'm not angry or trying to be mean. I'm trying to tell someone, you hurt me. You hurt me by not listening to me. That is what people who are not friends do. And I don't agree that people should be just allowed to decide whether they're empathetic or not. Because if you're not empathetic, you don't get to decide you are. In fact, I think some of these people are devoid of any understanding of human. I'm like, how the fuck are you a human? But I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere. And I'm allowed to tell someone they hurt me. And then I'm confused because why they like saying they don't have time for the internet. That's really stupid, because it takes like 2 seconds to fucking check someone. And it's not even like I'm that mad. It's just when I sound like this, they always attribute it to me being mad. Hi, honey. They're finally getting the pain specialist here on Wednesday, which is soon. And we have all the information. I know, honey. I had to make a new account. They just bananaed it. But yeah, you can always find me on Facebook. I didn't even look at what dinner is. Hey, I asked for a whole plate of tater tots because I didn't want anything else. Can I ask you, what part of the chicken is this? Why does it look like it has like fins? I don't approve. Did somebody is a hybrid of like a chicken fish? And it has like 3 eyes like the fish on The Simpsons. I keep on getting on this Drink Champ show because it ends up on when I'm sleeping, and it's like I feel like people think that just because they're not saying anything in a mean way that they're being nice. Well, if you're avoidant and you're not really saying anything that means anything, then that's not really. Yeah. I think I was finally, they did call Stanford and they were able to see, yes, she has fibrosis in the lungs. Yeah, 4 different x-rays showed it. So 4 different CTs showed it. It doesn't really matter if it shows or not now if something is still there, you know, because obviously something is there. If I'm losing my voice, that's part of it. And by the way, all these assholes are too dumb to look it up. When I'm yelling, I'm not really yelling. That's because my voice is going away, because my lungs are shutting down. But you want to keep saying that I'm faking it by going, oh my God, if she was sick, she wouldn't be that loud. Actually, it's proof that I'm dying. But you don't want to pay attention to details, do you? If I have to scream, that's because my lungs, they no longer work the way they used to, right? So I have to exert more effort. So that makes it louder. I know that's hard to understand, but that's why you're not a fucking doctor. So everyone needs to stop fucking analyzing me and understand that you have a very limited time with me. Are you going to spend it bullshitting me? And then eventually you'll get caught anyway. You assholes who have been bullying me, I've been setting you up this entire time. Because if I die, I bet you they will look into it. So I would be careful what you do. And I'm not saying you guys are doing it, but I know they are there. I know you don't care about this. You think you guys are invincible, but if you work here, you are not invincible. Trust and believe. I've had at least every other week. The state was here today over the fact that we had a meeting and they made me go in with the people I didn't want to be with, and then they didn't let me say what I needed to say. You know, they did let me talk a little bit, but then they went right into something else. It wasn't to be like, here's the thing, things are getting better. I've talked to the doctors. They're realizing that they didn't get the correct information, which is what I've been saying the whole time. All three of those doctors seem to be a little bit like not knowing how to deal with talking to me. They all seem afraid because of the shit that people say. I am not threatening. I have a loud voice and my ears are popping because of my lungs. And they still mistreat me. So I'm afraid to leave the room. There were times where I won't leave the room for weeks. So I've been in here also. Jeremy's no longer in here, as a lot of you know. Jeremy's a scared ass bitch who ran away as if he was being abused. Can I ask you, if you're in here and you've seen him, was he being abused or was he abusing me? He was pretty fucked up, yes? Hi, Dave. Sorry, I don't know who you are. I'm all, hi, Dave. Anyway, yeah, he moved to another room acting like he was being abused or something. But when I ask him, he goes, oh my God, why are you thinking about me so much? He goes, oh my God, why are you thinking about me so much? Like, if you're over. And then he sent me a message. One of them said, oh my God, I can't even. Like, dude, you're turning into your 16-year-old daughter. I'm very angry with him. He owes me money. The nursing home helped him rob me. And then I told them, and they said it was a civil issue. Well, you made them rob me. You helped him. And today, a man stole out of my one of the men who's one of those guys that I was talking about, you know, those gangster guys. He stole my fucking hat. But he stole it out of my mail. And the cops came, and the nice cop came, and he took it, but it has his, like, fucking, look. Nobody wants that shit. You see that shit? You see that shit? That's his fucking scalp. Ugh. But I can save it. I'm gonna clone your motherfucking ass. What am I gonna do? Clone your ass and make you clean my room? Just kidding. What? Oh, honey. Oh my God, stop flagging me every 5 seconds. I can't make a joke. You guys can't handle. Oh, of course he didn't get in trouble. And he's, you know, they're all actively doing illegal stuff. But they don't get in trouble. Even if I tell them, hey, it's happening right now. It's okay. By the way, if anyone does talk to Jeremy, why don't you tell him how kind I was to leave certain things out of my letter? Instead of abusing me and saying abusive things to me, why doesn't he read the letter and notice that I didn't say certain things? So, hey, guess what? I had your fucking back. But I'm not going to have your fucking back if you keep letting your fucking people be abusive to me. When your little guy comes through the hallway, if he doesn't say hi and treat me with fucking respect, you know, he might not ever come back. And I'm not saying for illegal reasons. I'm saying because I'm going to make sure that he's not allowed here anymore. So maybe think about it before you try to throw stones, because I don't have my house is fucking solid. You know why? Because I've had stones thrown me all my life. You haven't, Jeremy. You're a spoiled ass bitch. And that's why you just expect everyone to do everything for you, Jeremy. And you're really never going to know what it's like to be a true man, because no man runs away after he was abusing you. And his family even knows this. I've had several of his family members are on my side with this. They know it was wrong. Like I already told you, I cleaned maggots out of him. I cleaned maggots. Do you know how many fucking hours of doing that kind of shit? How gross it is? I'm not saying that he needs to be ashamed because it's not his fault. It is not his fault. It's a fucking nursing home. And that's why I was constantly on them. It wasn't just about me. I watched him almost die so many times and I had to save his life many times. And for them to treat me like this because they don't know about that part, do they? They don't know about the times where I spent in the last almost 4 years together where I was saving him. And I was taking care of him and I got too sick and he said, you dying is inconveniencing me. And then suddenly they snuck him out. I broke up with him, but I guess that was a plan, but he couldn't do it because when we were in there, it was the room we got engaged in. So he held my foot and I held his foot and he said, oh, that's all I wanted, for you to pay attention to me. I'm like, I'm sick. He wouldn't even fucking ever say I was going to be okay. He would never, ever offer his hand. He would never, ever say, are you okay? Never. He would just get mad at me. How are you going to say I'm harassing when I'm talking about being abused? God, you guys, like, that's all these people do.